Hello there, welcome back. So just a quick update on our videos that, from this morning. So to be as quick as I can because I've got a few things I've got to catch up with. So basically we've been watching this come down the last few days. We've been anticipating all of these moves and they've all come true, which is great. We've smashed through the 200 exponential, the 200 simple, the 10,500 barrier. Now we're coming down to the 10,200, which is holding up for the moment, but our wick brought us down to 10,100. Moving averages are all sloping down. MACD is looking down. It's also looking down on the daily, and actually it looks like there's going to be a fresh cross on the weekly. I'll just quickly show you that as well. So it's actually all looking pretty bearish. I know that a lot of other people are saying that there could be bounces, and there could obviously be bounces. The thing about technical analysis is that nothing's 100%, so I can't say that it's not going to bounce, but what I can say is that from everything that I can look at now and everything that I've been chatting out these last few days, it looks like it wants to come back down and break through that 10,000 area into the 9,000s, and if that does break down, these are our areas. So we've got 9,800 to 9,600, well 9,700 really. That would be an area of support. Then if that breaks down, it's all the way down to here, which is our previous strong support area of 9,200 to 9,000. If that breaks, then really it's back down into the 8,000s, unfortunately. But it's not such a bad thing because the CME cap was closed. That brings us down to about 8,500. If we get down to that level again, we're probably going to be making our way back up from there. So it's not all doom and gloom. But what I would say is that this has got the power now to wipe the market out for several months actually, and essentially be a miniature bear market really, perhaps till the end of the year, if all of this was to play out. It might not play out, but if it does, that's what would likely to happen. The good thing would be that altcoins would find bottoms and then start to rebuild as the dominance chart. I don't have access to an actual chart, but what we can see here is we can see that Bitcoin dominance is 68.4, and it's wavering. Sometimes it's higher, sometimes it's lower, so it's still quite high obviously, but likely to come down a little bit and give the opportunity to alts to have a bit of a pump, but not right now, because as you can see, I'm sure you're aware that absolutely everything has been completely destroyed, and things like Ripple, for instance, XRP, have been pushed below very, very strong support levels, so it's actually quite a scary time for a lot of these alts. They're finding new lows, not yet bottomed out. So let's talk now about Matic. So Matic's one of the coins that we love to follow on this channel. So where are we going from here? So Matic's actually held up pretty well in comparison to all these. The thing that's worrying me is that we do have a descending trend line here for resistance. We've tested it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 actual true tests of it and been rejected each time. We do have something similar looking, but not quite as strong. I might be pushing it a little bit here by having this on here, and that's for our support. It's only been tested technically once, twice. You could call these a few others as well. So maybe this would hold up as well. And the good thing is that we do have a golden cross on both simple and exponential, so that is a bullish sign. But the market is tragic at the moment, and actually indicators want to come down as well. So if we do come down, where are we going to come down to, and what does this mean? So in the next few days, this triangle we've got planned out for ourselves here will have ended, and it means that one way or another we're going to set a new trend. Is it going to be to the up, or is it going to be to the down? I don't know. Let's look at it in two ways. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and technically you could call this 4. We've got 4 relatively decent supports here. The green 50 EMA, the 200 EMA, which is always quite strong, and we've got the 200 simple, plus this little uptrend of a support which might not count for anything. So technically, let's just say we've got 3 strong supports here. The first one looks like it wants to break already. That's the 50 EMA. If that breaks, well, not too much of a big deal. We do have this one here. Now this one broke, and we found a bounce from it. So actually you can see how this wedge is actually forming a smaller trading range. We've got a big wick here, we've got a big wick there. It doesn't know which way it wants to go. There's a real battle between the two at the moment. I would probably say, and as much as I love Matic, I would probably say that the likelihood of us breaking down is probably more likely than us breaking up. I hope I'm wrong on that one, but I would say that. And the reason I'd say that is that this trend line looks stronger than this trend line. And as much as these supports are great, and we do have golden crosses, the market is completely trashed. And even though Matic has avoided huge falls, we've got to look where we've come from. We have fallen quite a lot, and this is a new trend that we've sparked up here. These big moves here were off the back of simply just Coinbase announcing the fact that they're being considered for a listing. So it's not, I've said it before, it's not really organic growth. We had a big high here, and the good thing is we had a lower low, which is good, but we did have a lower high as well, and again we've had a lower high here. So I would probably say that we're more likely to break down over the next few days, coming back down to test these supports. First support being, other than the one we're testing now, which would be 0.015, or that'd be 1.5 cent. I don't know why I said it like that. Second one being 1.44 cent, and the last one being 1.345 cent. That one, if that was to break down, then there is a good chance we could find a bounce around probably the 1.25 area or thereabouts. 1.2 cent. 1.2 cent would probably be another bounce, but really we could quite easily find our way back down again here. It depends on the nature of the market. If we just carry on with this descending trend that we had, we have broken trends before. We did it once here, and exactly the same sort of thing happened. Though I remember there being a descending trend line here, and we broke out of it, and all we did was carry on with it. Actually, it essentially just carried on all the way down, and this was just a bit of a fake out, really. So this could be happening again here, and there's no reason to say why it wouldn't. It would kind of mimic what happened back here at the beginning of July. So, like I say, let's not get too excited about what Matic's likely to do in the short term, because the chances are in the next few days we will break to the downside and maybe make incremental steps back down to where we started before this whole Coinbase announcement took place. Have a quick look on the Satoshi values. Satoshi's holding up okay, so still looking alright when we look at it in the Bitcoin pairing. So it does assume relative strength. We've actually got a fresh golden cross here. The exponential had a golden cross back down here on the simples. So that is looking quite good. Looking for sideways movement on the Satoshi value. But again, when the market's destroyed, and if the Satoshi, I mean, look at it like this, okay? If Satoshi values want to go sideways and Bitcoin wants to go down, what does that mean? It basically means Matic price goes down. It might trend sideways, it might go up a little bit, but it's, the value is still going down because Bitcoin's going down. So let's just say Bitcoin goes down to 8,500 and this trends sideways. We've lost what, 25% of our value of the coin overall. So you got to put things into perspective. So yeah, these do look good, but Bitcoin doesn't look good, does it? So Satoshi values aren't everything at the moment. Not when a Satoshi value is getting worth less and less every day. Anyway, it was just a quick update. I've got lots of things to get on with tonight, so I'll leave you with this. I'll just have a quick refresh of the Bitcoin dominance chart, see what's going on with that, and it's still 68.4. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll make these videos daily, or try to. If you've got any other videos for other coins you want me to look at, please send me a message. I'll be very happy to have a look at it if I think it's worth looking at, which most of the time they are. Anyway, take it easy, have a nice evening, and thanks for watching.